Is it Malachi or Mike?
It's Mike.
Must have been so cool growing up with an identical twin. Did you ever have any girlfriends, who got confused with who's who, like?
No, we didn't actually. We both got different taste in women.
Oh.
Dad, can
Are you a breast man, or do you like a girl with a nice bumper? One so fat you can hang a pint on it and talk to your mates and go to it every time you fancy a sip,
Time's getting on. I gotta start getting ready for work.
Oh, sorry. I get carried away sometimes.
Dad, talk to you 5 minutes.
Alright.
Someone call me out. Just so you know, Dad, I overheard your little motivation speech to Virgil as I walked in. What was he playing at, Dad? It's my name on the tenants agreement, not yours. I did want to run it past you first, Michael. But when the man tell me his situation, I couldn't help but feel compassion for him. So you thought you'd offer a roof over his head? Just for a few days, until the man sort himself out. The man is sleeping in a shed, in the cold. So he says. What do you mean? Well, according to Malachi, he's a bloody con artist. Unless that isn't Virgil sat in my living room. I should have known. Your brother has been in your ears again. But he has got a point, hasn't he, Dad? You're talking about putting a roof over the head of someone that's already proved they can't be trusted. You know what the problem is? You love dwell things too much. Now, I am not now or never was before in the business of kicking a man whilst he is down.
I've been hit by an ultimatum, I gotta get my life together. They say when it rains it falls, the sunshine don't shine forever. I've been hit by an ultimatum, I gotta get my life together. They say when it rains it falls, the sunshine don't shine forever.
Here he is. The man that makes choices that affects the weather. What are you babbling on about now? It's true though, isn't it? You make a drastic change in your life and then the weather changes. I mean, for instance, you stopped wearing red. Yesterday it snowed. Now you're sat there sweating buckets from a morning workout. And funny enough, there's no snow. I'll have to start calling you Magical Malachi from now on. All right, Inspector Morse. Anyway, a bit of exercise. It's good for your mental health, isn't it? You really are changing. Well, I must be. I went and booked me a ticket to Marbella for 2 weeks. Oh yeah? What's this, summer stag do or something? No, actually, I'm going on my own.
To pass my way. What? Oh, good morning, Virgil.
Morning.
You sleep all right?
Yes, like a baby. Oh, I helped myself to some cereal. I hope you don't mind.
Come on, man. That is what you were supposed to be doing. Making yourself at home.
That's very generous of you.
So what you have planned for today?
Well, nothing really.
Usually take each day as it comes, like me, you know.
You fancy visiting the barbers?
Or must have went down the wrong way. Now, did you say barbers?
Yes.
Well, I can't, can I? I'm skint.
Me just transfer £25 over to your account. The £5 is for the bus.
I don't expect you to do that.
Well, it makes sense, you see. I heard there was a job fair in town tomorrow, which I was planning on going to myself. So it makes sense you going to the barbers today. For the right price, it just might make you handsome.
Yeah.
Look, bro, I know you're going through some things right now, but 2 weeks away abroad on your own, I really don't know how I feel about it. Well, to be frank, mate, I wasn't really looking for your approval. I'm more than capable to make decisions on my own. What if something happens to you? I mean, unless we're watching the news, how will we even know? It's not like we can just hop on an Uber. The way I feel at the moment, the further I get away from here, the better. There was a time that we were a lot closer than this. Anything that we were going through, we would share with each other, help each other. And then life happened, Mike. You know, I got married. And now I'm waiting to see if Andrea comes through a coma. And until then, I've got to decide whether I move on. I'll give her a second chance. Second chance? Wait, you mean Andrea cheated on you? Don't pretend you didn't know. Dad must have said something to you. I swear down. Look, I would have said something, wouldn't I? Well, it's true. And her lover boy even had the audacity to come and visit her at the hospital when I was there. Talk about being brazen. Was he a 7-foot giant by any chance? Because he'd been dragging himself across the floor on his way out if it was me. Oh, don't get me wrong, it's not like I couldn't take him. It's just not worth the hassle, is it? I mean, a man my age, getting locked up for assault, always was the wiser one out of the two of us. So, this solo adventure abroad then. When is it you actually leave? I'll leave Friday morning. Blimey, you don't mess around. Yeah, well, you only live once, don't you?
Any idea what happened to their box of Cheerios? There was half a box when I left for work last night. Now it's practically empty.
I don't know. Unless it's cornmeal porridge, you know I don't business about no cereal.
Well, that narrows it down. Where is Virgil?
He's gone to the barbers. Is that all right?
Well, if he's got money for the barbers, he should have enough money to buy his own bloody Cheerios and leave mine alone.
Michael, Tesco's is just round the corner. Why you don't take your 2 foot and walk go buy a next box and stop nagging on my ears? You're just like woman.
Shouldn't have to put up with this. You've already annoyed me by not running things by me and making your own independent decision to give him a roof over his head.
Well, until we find somewhere else for him to live, you have to get used to it. Your name might be on the tenancy agreement, but my name is on your birth certificate. It has never been my place to run things by you, but as my son, it is your place to honor your mother and your father. And okay, your mother is no longer with us, but it still is expected of you.
Why? Because the Bible says so. Once upon a time, when I was a little boy, those words might have held some weight.
I wanted to get it in before you tell me you're too big for your slap. Know that I have your attention. I want you to make the effort to make Virgil feel welcome whilst he's staying here.
But for that to happen, he has to start learning to be more considerate.
I will have a word. Anything else?
The bath. When I went to have one this morning, Dad, it was minging. Surely he's big enough and ugly enough to clean up after himself.
You know, I am glad that you are starting to get a taste of how I sometimes feel about you. Yes, look away. You know that I have to start hiding the things I buy just so they last me longer?
Well, that's different. We're actually family.
That is not my point. The point I'm making is that you can be just as inconsiderate too.
So do me. Oh, so nice and warm in here. I'll nip you outside.
Then what happened to the clippers? Did they break on the barber in the process of him trying to get through that here?
You're a funny man, Winston. Ain't you? Your dad's a funny man. But no, I didn't actually make it to the barber's. Well, inside anyway.
What you mean?
Well, I got as far as the door. And when I looked through the window, it was chock-a-block, you know. Far too many people there to be sat down waiting for a haircut. By the time it would be my turn, it would have been closing time. You do know that there is more than one barbershop, don't you? Trying to find a barbershop is like trying to book an Uber, especially on Barn Street. Well, I know that, but we're the same in all the barbers I tried.
So how did you spend your day?
Well, I bumped into an old mate, actually. Mind you, it's pretty hard to miss him, based on the fact he's homeless, like. Anyway, he had a bit of bad news. His dog died, so, being a friend, I offered him some comfort. We got chatting. The next thing you know, the sun is clocking out for the moon to start its night shift. Speaking of which, I better start getting ready for work. So, how was your day, Winston?
I managed to pop out for a walk and check in on my cousin Beryl.
Oh, so you had a good day then?
Mm-hmm. Well, after all that talking, you must be hungry now. I did cook up some jerk chicken. Make I go warm it up for you.
I'd like that, yes.
You know, it's a shame you didn't get a cut at the barbers today. I did really want to take it to the job fair tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's a shame. Maybe next time.
But if you was to get up first thing in the morning and go to the barbers, I guarantee you will beat the queue. Sound like a plan?
That's a good idea, yes.
If that man never spend the £20 I sent him this morning in the pub, Will Smith will be dropping a gangster album tomorrow.
You've changed your tune?
I just don't like being lied to, Michael.
But, do you want to have a word?
It's okay. Sometimes you just have to play the fool to catch the wise.
Well, I say, I'd kick neither of you out of my bed. Best of both worlds. A cougar on the left and a nice fit young bird on the right. Mind you, you'd have to get rid of the cat though.
Me sorry, but I just drop your food all over the blasted floor.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it. I weren't that peckish anyway.
No, man. Come and know you love your jerk chicken. Look, Why you don't transfer over the £20 I sent you this morning so I can go and buy some more chicken to cook up for you to eat?
Sunshine don't shine forever.